MGTV, η ομογένεια κοντά σας.
Good evening. Kalispera. I am Pasiliki Renda Sagas, the Vice Chair of the Ronald McDonald House, New York, Greek Division. It is my pleasure to be here tonight, and I thank you all for coming to celebrate our 28th annual Christmas dinner. I will be this evening's MC. Your Grace Bishop Athinagoras of Nazianos, Reverend Fathers, Mr. Dimitris Papageorgiou, Consul of Greece in New York, honored guests, and ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Greek Division's 28th annual Christmas dinner. The committee and I would like to thank you for joining us tonight as we honor Michael PSILLOS, President and CEO of Alma Bank, and Jim Diozzi, President and CEO of Reinhardt Home Decor. I'm honored to welcome His Grace Bishop Athinagoras of Nazianos to give tonight's invocation. Please rise as we welcome His Grace Bishop Athinagoras.
I'm very happy to be here with you today representing His Eminence Archbishop Epigophorus of America. It's an honor, and I have to say that I'm conveying to you the blessings of His Eminence and his joy that this beautiful work is continuing, and congratulations to tonight's honorees. Let's pray the Lord's Prayer all together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Χριστέ ο Θεός ημών, ευλόγησον την πρόσιν και την πόσιν των δούλων σου, ότι Άγιος η πάντοτε νυν και αεί και εις τους αιώνας των αιώνων. Αμήν. Enjoy the evening.
The Greek Division was founded 45 years ago by DEVISION. Its mission is to help support children and families in their battle against pediatric cancer by staying at the Ronald McDonald House, New York. The Greek Division is a vital lifeline to families from Greece, Cyprus, and Greek Americans traveling to New York City to find critical medical treatments for their children. During those 45 years, over 10,000 Greek, Cypriot, and Greek American children have found a safe haven at the Ronald McDonald House, New York. I would like to thank you all for joining us tonight in support of the Ronald McDonald House, New York Greek Division. It is now my pleasure to introduce the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Ronald McDonald House, New York, Dr. Ruth Brown.
I know this is a Greek affair. It is always my pleasure to be at this event, and quite frankly, any Greek event. I want to say thank you to you, Vasiliki. And I also want to say Kalispera. I want to acknowledge Your Grace, Athinagoras, consuls, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ruth Brown, I'm President of Ronald McDonald House, and it is so good to be gathered again in this room all together, because this is one of the best events of the year. I also want to say on behalf of the Board of Directors to thank you for the support that you're giving to Ronald McDonald House tonight. We're especially grateful for the leadership of this event, particularly for all of the Greek division who has worked tirelessly to get us to our 28th annual Christmas dinner. And I want to thank the esteemed chairman, Spiros Maliagros. And tonight's honorees, Michael PSILLOS, President and CEO of Alma Bank, and Dimitros Jim Ziosis, President and CEO of Linen Home Decor Products. Yes, please give a round of applause. Thank you. So, as you know, that our job is to help families stay together when they are really singularly focused on beating their child's illness. And that is the heart of our mission at Ronald McDonald House. When families walk through our doors on 73rd Street in Manhattan, what they find is comfort. And our house offers temporary accommodations, meals, transportations to and from appointments, peer-to-peer support, including wellness services and various enriching activities that allow families to enjoy each other together, but to get the support that we know is our promise. It's family to family, child to child, and caregiver to caregiver support. And that's what we provide and so much more. We consider our house a home away from home for them. And our programs really provide a sense of normalcy for families. We're singularly focused on that so that they can have a positive experience and moments together even on what may be their toughest days. Our work would be so much harder without your amazing support. And we don't take that for granted because you all consistently go beyond the call of duty to make sure that you're bringing joy to our families and making every day just extra special. So we thank you for that. Whether it's partnering with us to organize uplifting events like the Walkathon and all the philacticas, Greek schools, dance groups, churches, and Greek associations, we are so grateful that you all have selected the Ronald McDonald House, New York, as your charity of choice. So thank you for supporting the house through your donations, through the volunteering that you do, including serving meals, nutritious meals, and the magic that you bring to our house so that our kids can be kids first and patients second. Our services now, as you know, go beyond 73rd Street at our house. In fact, they extend well beyond, and we are represented in all 5 boroughs in the city in terms of our programming. I have come here many times and told you about our family rooms. We're delighted that we continue to do the work in Brooklyn and Queens, and there will be 3 family rooms joining us in the Bronx, and 2 more in Manhattan, and we hope 1 in Staten Island as well. But our programmatic focus is across the boroughs. We are represented in 22 hospitals from 8 healthcare systems. One of the things that's really important to Ronald McDonald House is that we're advancing a health equity agenda. So in addition to the families that come to us from all over the world and all over the country, we are seeing the most vulnerable families right here in New York City. Very at-risk populations from under-resourced hospitals, and we're very proud to be able to extend our reach in these ways. Thank you. Through bedside support programs, including hospitality carts and musical magic events, we're offering a respite for families with children undergoing treatment who are in the hospital, whether they're staying with us at Ronald McDonald House or not. And this past May, we celebrated, I would say, the grand opening of our Elmhurst Family Room. We've been open now for 2 years, and we're really proud of that. And so while we look forward to more spaces, it's important that you know that family rooms really offer respite for families who are at bedside all day. And we want to make sure that they can be at bedside all day, and that's why it's important to us to offer respite. So as you know, 20 years ago, we were not seeing the kinds of success that we see now. 80% of children who stayed with Ronald McDonald House did not make it. And now over 80% do make it, and not only do they make it, they thrive. It's a remarkable shift, and we really need to take that to heart when you think about what difference the support that you give to Ronald McDonald House makes. We consider ourselves hospital adjacent. These are families who would not be able to get life-saving treatment if they could not stay someplace like the Ronald McDonald House. And so we're really proud of that, and that's the reason we're all here tonight. So with that, I want to tell you that we appreciate your support, we appreciate all that you do, and we are grateful for all that you do, and we thank you for it. So the first thing I want to do is to recognize something very exciting for us, which is in honor of Nikki Sedaris. Nikki Sedaris' immeasurable impact on Ronald McDonald House, New York. This year, we established the Nikki Sedaris Legacy Program. This program gives members of the Greek community an opportunity to permanently name a family room in our house. And it's a chance for the Greek division to cement their legacy. And can we just give the Greek division another hand? And under the leadership of many longtime supporters, this is a division that has thrived. But this year, we're especially proud to announce that Spiros and Markella Maliagros have launched the Nikki Sedaris Legacy Program by being the inaugural members, committing a $60,000 donation over 7 years. And so it is my pleasure to present Spiros and Markella with the first Nikki Sedaris Legacy Award.
I would especially want to thank all of the committee members, the major donors who are in your journals, Spiridula Katechis, who does so much to make this event happen. Two amazing honorees, and all of you, because it's my privilege and real excitement to announce today that this is the highest grossing Greek division Christmas party in our history. I think it's a testament to the mission that we have. I think it's a testament to the impact of our honorees, and I think it's a testament to all of you. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your support and all that you do for the Ronald McDonald House. Thank you. We gather tonight to honor two exceptional individuals for their service and support within the Greek community, Michael PSILLOS and Jim Ziosis. I have served on the parish council at Archangel Michael with both of these men. Thank you. Archangel Michael's here. in big numbers. I'm also thankful that they're my neighbors, and I'm very lucky that they're my friends. First, I'd like to introduce Michael PSILLOS, the President and CEO of Alma Bank. Whether it's his work, his community, or a not-for-profit that he serves, Michael brings a passion and commitment to every task. And I know that firsthand, serving with him at the Parish Council. He is thoughtful, can tackle multiple complex issues, and is known for identifying talent and placing them in a position to succeed. In 2017, the Alma Bank Board of Directors asked Michael to become their President and CEO. Today, Alma Bank has 15 branches and offices located throughout New York and New Jersey,
and more than 170 employees. In November, the bank opened up its newest location in Port Washington. With a strong commitment to his Long Island roots and his Greek Orthodox faith, Michael serves on the board of several national local organizations, including the Greek Orthodox Archdiocesan Council, the Archbishop Iakovos Leadership 100 Board, and the Board of Directors of the Hellenic American Chamber of Commerce. In addition, Michael is the former president of Archangel Michael in Port Washington, and a former executive board member of St. Nicholas in Flushing, and an archon of the Order of St. Andrew the Apostle. Michael is married to Dimitra, and together they have 2 children, Peter and Christiana.
Good evening, everyone. Spiro, thank you for those very kind words. I'm honored to be here tonight with you at Ronald McDonald House's 28th annual Christmas dinner. December is a very special time of year in New York City. It's a time for family, friends, and giving back. And there's no place I'd rather be tonight than with all of you. So many amazing people who make a difference in the lives of others. I'd like to start by congratulating my fellow honoree, Jim Ziosis. Jim is a longtime friend, and I've had the pleasure of volunteering alongside Jim on many occasions, and so it's only fitting that we're here together tonight. Next, I'd like to thank the Ronald McDonald House team, the staff, the leadership, the volunteers, and the supporters. More than 40 years ago, Ronald McDonald House New York opened their doors to provide a home away from home for families facing some of the most difficult times of their lives. And during these 40 years, the RMH team has offered love, support, and a sense of community to more than 59,000 families. That's amazing. I'm humbled and thankful to be recognized this evening. It's a great honor for me, my wife Dimitra, and my children Peter and Christiana. Although tonight's invitations, marketing materials, and introductory remarks shine a spotlight on Jim and I, tonight is not about us. It's about the Ronald McDonald House, an extraordinary organization that does tremendous work for the families and children. Jim and I are simply conduits. By letting RMH honor us, we have the honor to assist them in the great work that they do. I'm grateful for every person in this room. Your support makes a difference and means the world to families who rely on RMH, today and in the future. Because of your generosity, these families can focus on what's important, the health and treatment of their children. I'm certain that all of you have volunteered your time and talents or donated to many good causes. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, makes a difference. This evening, I'm reminded of the true spirit of Christmas, giving to those who are most in need. Let us remember the families who are staying at the Ronald McDonald House. Let us remember the strength and courage they show every day. Before I end my remarks, I want to share a brief story that illustrates the powerful impact that RMH has on the children that it serves. A place where families from all backgrounds, not just Greece, benefit from an atmosphere of support, care, and love. Last summer, a 2-year-old girl was staying at RMH, New York, while undergoing treatment for a brain tumor. During her stay, the playroom at RMH was her little kingdom. It was the place where she could be a kid, first and foremost. She would draw, play with blocks, make friends, and do all the things that little kids do. The playroom at RMH and the relationships that the little girl made allowed her to forget about her illness and her treatment and simply be a kid. And that's what makes Ronald McDonald House such a special and so special and so important. I encourage everyone to get involved with RMH New York in whatever way they can. Together, we can and will make a difference in the lives of countless families. I'm truly blessed by all of your presence here tonight. I wish you a Merry Christmas, a joyous holiday season, and a new year filled with health, happiness, and prosperity. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all.
Next, I'd like to introduce you to Jim Ziosis. President and CEO of Linden Home Decor. Linden Home Decor is the leading home furnishing supplier, national retail chains, and leading e-commerce retailers. For over 30 years, Jim has played a pivotal role in the success of his family's business. Linden was started by his father, John, when he first came to the United States. Originally from a small town in Epirus, Greece, John moved to Athens to further his education, where he met and married Jim's mother, Aglaia. His father began his business importing handmade rugs and later expanded into furniture. Jim maintained his father's passion for hard work, business ethics, and fostering industry relationships, and continued expanding the business by directly importing from manufacturers from Italy, Brazil, China, and Vietnam. Jim was born in Athens, where he spent his formative years immersed in Greek culture and Orthodox Christianity. Jim was raised in Jamaica and Flushing, Queens, and has resided in Manhasset for over 29 years. Jim and his wife, Bessie, have 2 sons, John and Lazarus. Jim's parents instilled in him the values of hard work, integrity, and a strong sense of community and faith. His dedication to his church played a significant role in his life. Since 2002, Jim has been active in the Archangel Michael community, serving on the parish council, serving on the finance committee to purchase the land for the church, and co-chairing the capital campaign to build the church. Jim is an archon of the Ecumenical Patriarchate, a founder of the Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew Foundation, a friend of St. Nicholas Church and National Shrine at the World Trade Center, a longtime member of Leadership 100, is on the board of the Archdiocesan Council, and serves the Hellenic Public Radio Cosmo FM board. He supports many other charitable organizations such as City of Hope, National Cancer Institute, Doctors Without Borders, Hellenic College, Hellenic Relief Foundation, IOCC, and St. Michael's Home for the Aging, amongst others. Most importantly, Jim's mother, Aglaia, was a passionate supporter and fundraiser for the Ronald McDonald House, New York. It was during his mother's long, brave battle with cancer that Jim became connected to the Ronald McDonald House and often interacted with Nikki Sideris. It's Jim's honor and passion to continue his mother's legacy, and it's my honor to invite Jim Ziozis to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you and good evening. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for caring so much about the mission of Ronald McDonald House and the outstanding support that we've received this evening, before this evening and beyond. Good evening, Your Grace, Bishop Athinagoras, National Chancellor, Father Nectarios, Reverend Fathers, Greek Council in New York, Dimitris Papageorgiou, Ruth Brown, President and CEO of Ronald McDonald House, New York, Greek Division Chairman Spyros Maliagros. By the way, it's Spiro's name day today, so if anybody hasn't said happy name day to Spyro, please, okay? So you have time to do it. Let me continue. Dear friends and the wonderful Ronald McDonald House community, ladies and gentlemen, I am truly humbled and honored to be here tonight as we share the commitment to the children and the families and helping them navigate their complex medical crises and providing really a home away from home that's warm and comforting in times of uncertainty and need. This is the mission of Ronald McDonald House, and it's truly a great one. I know that you've all heard about this mission multiple times this evening, but it's so incredible that if we could hear it 10 more times, and if we can connect with it in 10 more different ways, I think it's fantastic. I'd like to extend congratulations also to my dear friend, Michael PSILLOS, my co-honoree. Michael and I are not only friends, but we've served on a lot of boards together, volunteered together. We've done a lot of good things together, and I hope and pray we will continue to do a lot of good things together, too. A special thanks and appreciation for Spirdula and the wonderful team of volunteers and the team great organization. I don't know how they figured out how they're going to jam as many people as they did today, but it's fantastic. Thank you. I'm thankful for the gifts bestowed upon me by God and my parents. I'm grateful for my family and my loyal friends. Most importantly, I'm aware of the constant love from my family, and especially my incredibly supportive wife, Bessie, and our sons, John and Lazarus. Thank you. I truly believe that the honors tonight and all the other honors belong to the brave, heroic families who are going through the most difficult times of their life. I shudder to think if anybody close to me was dealing with pediatric cancer. So they're the real heroes, and they're the real honorees, because they are really doing it. I'd like to share, and Spiro was kind enough to mention it, how I became aware of the Ronald McDonald House here in New York City. It starts with Mom, and during her heroic battle with colon cancer, there were so many visits to surgeons, there were so many visits to oncologists, et cetera, et cetera. And one day we were on the elevator going upstairs to that floor, the dreaded floor that she hated going to, but she knew she needed to go to. And as we're going up, the elevator stops and the doors open up. And there's a reception desk there, and right behind the reception desk is this big sign that says Pediatric Oncology. And my mother looked at me, and English is not my mom's strong suit. So she said to me, Dimitri, is that what I think it means? Is that what it means? I says, Mom, yeah, that's what it means. And then she said to me, what happens to the kids, the families? Because she was going through a pretty painful time with her treatments at the time. We lost Mom in 1999, but those days, I think the treatments were different. And it was just her immediate connection at that time that it was, you know, she said, the kids, the children, what's going to happen to them? And the Ronis, the parents. So I said, okay, Mom, we'll look into this. Let's go upstairs, do what we have to do, and we'll look into this. So you know how us Greeks are. One Greek calls another Greek, calls another 10 Greeks, and then before you know it, okay, sorry, but that's a true story. Before you know it, my mom and I get introduced to Nikki Sideris, the founder of the Greek division of the Ronald McDonald House. And once she heard about all the help and everything that the Ronald McDonald House did, regardless of where the kids were from, Greece, Cyprus, New York Metro, anywhere, when she heard about it, she got involved, and this was during the time that, you know, she was battling cancer. Initially, there was the fun drive of the Tree of Life, and she made sure we participated in that, a lot of other drives, and then finally, you know, she kept instilling on us that this is something I would like you to continue to do. Mimuri sohi Dimitri, don't tell me no, Dimitri. Anyway, look, another thing Mike mentioned about the 2-year-old child, and we really don't have to look far to see how the hand and the support of Ronald McDonald House, it'll touch many people closer than you may think. Just the other day, my younger brother Kostas told me that his son Alexander was playing with a boy named Oliver. And Oliver is here from the Dominican Republic. I didn't want to use his last name, but Oliver's here from the Dominican Republic, and he's here for lung cancer treatments. An 8-year-old boy, and my nephew, or our nephew I should say, had him over to the house playing with him a few times. And it was incredible when the mother picked up Oliver ran to his mom, and his mom said, and Costa said, where are you staying? And she says, oh my God, this is incredible. We're staying at the Ronald McDonald House. They have us here. And she was just tearing, Costas told me, when she was telling them all that. And it's just amazing. When Spiros was kind enough to just tell us about this evening, about being honored, I had no idea that my brother Kostas would have a child in his house that was dealing with what he was dealing with. It's been an honor, sorry that I'm rambling, it's been an honor to follow in my mother's and father's footsteps and to support this very important mission. I'm immensely grateful for everybody's support, immensely grateful for everybody that's getting connected with the Ronald McDonald House and for being here tonight and beyond. I believe if you can do something good for others, you should, especially when it is helping children. I'm a true believer that gifts one receives from God and his parents need to be shared for the good of others. In closing, I make one request, maybe two requests. I would like us to pray for the children and their families. Pray for their health and their strength. Pray that they can heal. Pray that they can go home as well as possible, as healthy as possible, and as soon as possible, because that's what they're here for. They're not here to vacation in New York. They're here for their treatments and to get well. Secondly, I believe that there are some donation cards on the tables. Make sure you find them and make sure you use them. The Ronald McDonald House could use as much help as possible. Thank you all once again. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, a blessed and happy New Year. And once again, God bless you all. Thank you very much.
So we start off with Miss Agatha G. Lewis, for 44 years. Sofia Trispagona Milionis, 43 years. Marcos Dragonos, for 40 years. Katerina Monoyudis, 32 years. Mary Dimas, 29 years. Anna Sakalis, 27 years. Maria Skedas, 27 years. Silki Retas, 26 years, our Vice Chair. Costa Cyprus, 22 years. Elvira Alexiou, 21 years. Steve Anarnos, 15 years. Michael Gabis, 10 years, and 4 years for served as a chairman. Spiro Mayakos, 10 years, and our present chairman. Maria A. Cordalis, 10 years. Nicolas Bornozis, 9 years. Lydia Vagelos Lacarmanis, 8 years. And George Sophocles, 4 years. Thank you all for your continued support.
And the grand finale, Evangelia!
Everyone, please give it up for our amazing artistic director, Vito Santos.
Thank you so much.
MGTV USA. Οι δραστηριότητες της ελληνοαμερικανικής κοινότητας με βίντεο και πλήρες ρεπορτάζ. Επισκεφτείτε την ιστοσελίδα μας mgtvusa.com. Καλύπτουμε καθημερινά τα γεγονότα στην Ομογένεια.